Can't nobody do us like Jesus. Amen. Let's remain standing for the responsive reading. It can be found in the back of your hymn books. Responsive reading number 575. 575. Christian unity. Responsive reading number 575. It can also be found in your Bibles in Psalms 133 and 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter, the 12th through the 20th verse, and the 25th through the 27th verse. 575, Christian unity. And it reads, Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
It is thy precious ointment upon the head, that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments.
As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion, for the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore.
For as the body is one, and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Christ.
For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit.
For the body is not one member, but many.
If the foot shall say, Because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, it is therefore not of the body.
And if the ear shall say, Because I am not the eye, I am not the body, is it therefore not of the body?
If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling?
But now hath God set the members, every one of them in the body, as it hath pleased him.
And if they were all one member, where were the body?
But now have the many members, yet one body.
That there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another.
And whether one member suffer, all members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all members rejoice with it.
Altogether, now ye are the body of Christ, and members in particular. Amen. And the word of the Lord is blessed.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Sunshine Band. I heard Reverend Evans back there talking about it, how they needed me to help them out today. I received some bad news, and apparently the Sunshine Band has started an investigation. Apparently there's some question about my age qualification. Will the deacons please come? Our offertory prayer will be given today by Deacon Quentin Milrow.
Let us pray. Great is thy faithfulness, morning after morning. God, you have empowered us. You have given us. Through the resources that you have granted, we are able to touch what we have in our pockets, touch what we have in our purses, touch what we have in our hands, just to make it travel through this community of Roseland. If there's somebody hungry, let them be fed. If there's somebody thirsty, let their thirst be quenched. We come and ask you to giver. Strengthen us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Tithes will be lifted by Deacon Eric Smith and Deacon Frank Payne.
For the Lord and I
will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. With everything within me. I will bless the Lord. Every day I have a chance. I lift up my hands to the Lord. Because he is a great God. And because he is so much for me. I will give thanks in his presence. I lift my hands to give him glory. I will bless the Lord. Say, I will bless the Lord. Say, yeah, yeah. I will bless the Lord. Say, yeah. I will bless the Lord. Say, I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Because he deserves it. Everything inside of me. Say, yeah. I will bless the Lord. For his goodness and his mercy. Say, I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Everything inside you get up. Say, I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. Say, I will bless the Lord. While I have the chance, I will bless the Lord. I will bless. He has done great things for me, so I will. Come on, say it. He has done great things for me, so I will. One more time, say, he has done great things for me, so I will. One more time, say, he has done great things for me, so I will. Bless the Shall we all stand?
Amen, amen, amen. All things come of thee, O Lord, and of thine own have we given thee.
All things come of thee, O Lord, and of thine own have we given
Second hymn of the morning, Walk With Me, hymn number 503 in your hymn book.
Good morning, everyone. To Pastor Love, Associate Ministers, members and friends, now is the time in our service when we welcome our visitors. Will all visitors please stand? On behalf of our pastor, Reverend Alvin Love, the entire Lilydale First Baptist family, I am pleased to welcome you to our service. We are glad you chose to worship with us today. We hope that something is said or done in the service to encourage you during your week. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to join us here at Lilydale First Baptist Church. We thank you for coming, and please know that you're always welcome in the house of the Lord. You may be seated.
Glory and honor to God because He really is wonderful. He's an amazing God. I know y'all used to the choir, but the praise team is with all the music today. So as we sing, we'll lift up holy hands and acknowledge the praise of the Lord in this house. He really is good. He really is great. Hallelujah. We want you to sing this with us as we worship Him together in spirit and in truth. Hallelujah. When everybody will say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Salvation, glory. Salvation and glory, honor and power, to the Lord our God, unto the Lord our God. For the Lord our God is mighty. For the Lord our God is mighty. Yes, the Lord our God is omnipotent. The Lord our God is omnipotent. Hallelujah. The Lord our God is wonderful. Everybody, all over the church, one more time. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory. Salvation and glory. We give honor and power. Honor to the Lord our God. How many know it all belongs to Him anyway? Hallelujah. For the Lord our God is mighty. For the Lord our God. He's strong and mighty. Yes, the Lord our God is omnipotent. The Lord our God is omnipotent. All powerful. The Lord our God. He is wonderful. He is wonderful.
is wonderful. Good morning, Lilydale. These are today's announcements. Celebrating Black History Month, the Christian Education Department extends an invitation to all of our members and friends. Please come out and celebrate Black History Month each Wednesday in February. And it's so good it will extend to the first Wednesday in March. These celebrations remind us of those heroes and sheroes of our past and present, and we implore us along the continuum of progress started generations ago. So on this Wednesday, February the 12th, at 7 p.m., and if you get here at 6:30, light refreshments, we will have gospel music in the African American Church. It will be presented by our own Reverend Lane Turner. Our Black is beautiful, bold, courageous, creative, diverse, determined, exhilarating, and rich with history. On Sunday, February the 16th, immediately following morning service in the sanctuary, the Ulysses Turner Memorial Scholarship Fund will hold its annual Black History program. All right. This year's theme is Our Black Is. We encourage our young as well as our more mature members to join us as we introduce to some and remind others of the contributions of African Americans have made to the world. We are excited about this program and we look forward to your presence. Thank you so much, Dr. Shelby Wyatt is chairperson, Sister Joy Ingram, co-chairperson, and Mother Joanne Jury, program chair. The Elizabeth Jackson Golden Ages Prayer Breakfast, Saturday, February 26th. Come on, Golden Ages. 22nd, February 22nd, I'm sorry, at 9 a.m. Let us break bread together. The requested donation is $10 for adults, $5 for children under 12. They want you to see them today. Where are my Golden Ages? Yes, Sister Jackie, all right. Sister Wood, all right. See one of our Golden Ages today for your ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, Leap Day is game day on Saturday afternoon, February 29th. The Real Adult Ministry is hosting game day here at the church. Real? All right. Like we did on New Year's Eve, we will have a variety of card games, board games, table games, and video games for a few hours of good, clean family fun. We had such a great time in December. We want to have an even better time this month. We will have food and beverages available for your refreshment. The festivities will begin at 3 p.m. and we're asking $5 per person. Feel free to invite your family and friends to accompany you. More people means more fun. Again, Saturday, February 29th, starting at 3 p.m. Please mark your calendars. We look forward to seeing you then. On next Sunday is our second combined Sunday school at 9:30 here in the sanctuary. So I, the superintendent of Sunday school, I'm personally inviting each and every one of you to come join us at 9:30 next Sunday. Our instructor will be our own Reverend Mary Moment. So we're asking you to join us at 9:30 here in the sanctuary. We're asking that you come dressed in your African garb, your red, black, and green, or if you want to represent your historical black college or one of the Divine Nine, please feel free to do so. So we'll see you next Sunday at 9:30 for Sunday school. Okay? Bless you. We'll have a special announcement by Sister Cherise Brown.
Good morning, good morning. I'm coming to you on behalf of the Girl Scouts. And to let you all know, your cookies are here. If you have purchased Girl Scout cookies, we are asked that you please pick them up today, immediately following 11 a.m. service. You can meet with the Girl Scouts and their parents in the fellowship hall. However, don't kill us for this. Those of you who bought cookies from Miss Bailey Love, Your cookies will not be here today. There is a mix-up. Hopefully, we will have them next week.
Oh, we will.
Okay. We will have, those of you who order from Bailey, you'll have your cookie next week. But if you order from Morgan or any other of the Girl Scouts, we will have your cookies downstairs. For each box of cookies sold, the Girl Scout troops will receive 90 cents. The funds received can be used by the Girl Scouts for camping and other activities in the completion of their awards and badges. They can also use these funds to participate in events with other Scout troops in our service area. Our troop goal is to sell 1,200 boxes, and I believe last time we checked, we were at about 500 or 600. So we would greatly appreciate your help. I say that because we are still taking orders. You can still place an order with any of the Girl Scouts or their parents, and they're not in here right now. But downstairs, you can place an order, and we actually have extras today if you want to buy a box of cookies or more today. So our goal is to sell 1,200 cookies, boxes of cookies. We're almost there, Lilydale, so we ask you to please support our troop. We thank you for supporting the Girl Scout troop of number 25960, Reverend Dr. Alvin Love, Pastor.
Amen. God bless you. We are grateful to God for each of you today. I'm happy to see you. Amen. Amen. Particularly this morning, I have over the last couple of years, I've noticed a certain pattern going on in the African American church in Chicago. Our attendance patterns for Sunday worship generally are determined by Friday's weather. At least in the winter, by Friday's weather report. And I remember last year, it looked like every first Sunday in January, February, March, we had huge snowstorms and it was cold and polar vortex. Nobody came to church. And so I looked at the weather report this Friday and they said it's going to be snow, not just snow, wet and heavy snow. I said, I better get all we're going to get in at 8 o'clock. So I'm happy to see you today. I looked out my window just before I came in and some of the flakes are just getting started. So I'm going to get you out of here before the snow hits. Amen. But I am happy to see you. Amen. 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 They always get me. They say, well, Reverend, you don't have nowhere to travel. Amen. So I want to be sensitive to those who do have to travel. Amen. Amen. Also, I want to, one announcement I want to follow up on, or actually give to you this morning. At 11, we did it at 8. That Deacon Brian Crowder serves on the board of Camp Jorn in Michigan. It's a YMCA camp that sends kids to camp and runs a summer camp program all summer. Some of our young people have gone up for a couple of weeks during the summer. This year, there are job opportunities for young people 18 and older to serve as camp counselors for the summer. Amen. Which means you get room and board and they're going to pay you. Amen. 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 So it's good when you can make money and you don't have to spend it. Amen. So if you're looking for a summer job and you think you might be interested in being a camp counselor for younger children, you have to be 18. You want to be a camp counselor, see Deacon Crowder. He's got the applications for you. And since he's on the board, he can follow up. Amen. 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 I want to thank all of those who came out Friday night for our church meeting. We had a great meeting. And thank God for those who were part of the business proceedings of our church. We are swiftly moving forward with all the stuff that God has for us, and there's quite a bit going on right now. So I simply want to thank those of you who came out on Friday night to be a part of that. Today, we want to install our new officers, those who were voted in on Friday night. Amen. I need to say this from time to time and just remind us that except for the pastor and the deacons, everybody else's job is up on December 31st. Amen. 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 So if you are blessed by the church to be asked to serve another year, we have to make that formal every single year. Amen. And so I want to ask that all of those who were elected for the year 2020, if you will come forward, that we might officially install you as an officer of Lilydale First Baptist Church, starting with all of our general officers, our church clerk, our chairman of the deacon board, our chairman of trustee board, a new chairman of trustee board, Brother Record Jackson. All right. Amen. Come on. Amen. Our BYF director and our youth sponsor. Amen. Brand new youth sponsor this year. Our financial secretary, our treasurer, if you will come, superintendent of Sunday school, president of mission, all of our trustees, those are our general officers, and then all of our auxiliary officers. You know who you are. Amen. I guess we'll go along with it like this. I don't know if I want y'all all up along the wall. Amen. Well, I got all this center aisle open